to the Council, to the Dutch Caribbean based in Curacao, Mr. Yan, the director of the company developing this product, Mr. Trey Wang. A special welcome to the honorable members of Parliament who are here, Member Franz Richardson and Dr. Anders Rudolph Samuel, the ministers who have joined us, Minister of Education, Sylveria Jacobs, our Minister of Finance, and our Minister of VROMI. Welcome. I also want to welcome all the visiting delegations who came from New York, from Canada, from Taiwan, from different locations to show the impact this product would have. It is not about the construction of a hotel. It is not about the construction of apartments. It's about establishing an opportunity for St. Martin to diversify and grow from here. I want to also recognize the presence of several prominent business people in St. Martin who support and recognize the importance of the project, of this project. Much has already been said, and at this point, actually, I may be repeating because practically all that could have been said has been said already. But I want to emphasize here that for years, we have been crying about the St. Martin tourism product needs diversification. The St. Martin economy has slowed down. It is not growing. It is not moving forward. And therefore, this creates an opportunity. Whenever somewhere else opens up and opportunities are created for somewhere else, we are often the first to recognize the progress that another destination has made. I can remember several years ago when we touched down in Panama en route to a Parlatino meeting. A then colleague in Parliament said to me, "Wow, how impressed he is to see how Panama has developed and has grown to become a truly regional hub. The amount of traffic that moves in and out of Panama, the amount of goods and services that moves in and out of Panama was incredible." And when we research the growth that it has made, then we realize the kind of impact this can have on the growth of St. Martin. In terms of addressing Panama, when we joined Parlatino as Netherlands Antilles over 40 years ago, the headquarters for Parlatino was in Brazil. And there was one major fight, not a public fight, but a diplomatic fight, so to speak, when Parlatino decided to move their headquarters out of Brazil and move it to Panama. The developments that have taken place in Panama simply because the headquarters of Parlatino moved to Panama are just also incredible. And this is what such a product, such a project would do. It is not about airplanes touching down and about tourists coming to run on the beaches, enjoy St. Martin's nightlife, and return home. It is so much more. It is creating a true hub function for St. Martin, not just for business class passengers to travel on the established airlines and go to surrounding destinations to spend their week, to spend their weekend, or to jump on a yacht and sail the Caribbean. This is an opportunity where business people will come to display their business products, not only to St. Martin, but to the rest of the region. And just like every so often, when Panama has meetings and people and delegations fly in from Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Paraguay, Uruguay, Mexico, and the rest of Latin America Central America, the Caribbean. So here too, we will have flights coming in whenever there is a business seminar, whenever there is a business expo, whenever there is something going on. And the product, the hotel, is just a tool in executing this policy, this project that will be carried out. The commitment that the group has made to ensure sustainability in the environment, to help protect the environment. It is interesting when we see the outcry, and I agree, you have to be concerned. But it's interesting when we walk in front of the medical center and we look at the drain and we see sometimes, and we smell for sure, the sewage, the smell of sewage drifting, coming down to the pond. And if left unattended for all these years and the years to come, that too will become an ecological and environmental disaster. While they are not necessarily located of it, it is very close to it. They recognize the importance of it and are committed to bringing about the needed improvement and changes. That's the commitment that they have made. Today, it is called the groundbreaking. I would rather refer to it as the kickoff. The kickoff of the project, as no construction will begin in the remainder part of this year. The negotiations and discussions about how to move forward with the local subcontractors that will be carrying out this project. The impression that some would want to create that a big boat or a big Dreamliner or whatever will drop off hundreds of Chinese workmen who will be working on the project, that is absolutely not so. But more so, I say, if we shift away from the idea that it is a hotel and we look at the business opportunities that it would bring, the message that was clear here this afternoon is that St. Martin, young professionals and entrepreneurs need to get prepared, need to prepare themselves, because when in the next 2.5 years that the opportunities begin, we don't want for our people to be left behind. It is one thing to say we have to benefit, but it's another to ensure that we benefit, that we become key stakeholders and key players here. We need to get prepared because, as the late Vance James Jr. said once in an election campaign, the prepared shall inherit the future. So this is an opportunity for our young people, for our young professionals who have been complaining, some of them not returning to St. Martin after they complete their education because there are not sufficient opportunities for them. There are endless services that can spin off. And if I can just talk, for instance, and it comes to my mind now, a few years ago, we had the U.S. Navy ships used to come here for rest and relaxation. And the entrepreneurial spirit of some of the people that realized that those crew members who needed to get off those vessels for rest and relaxation needed services. Some provided ad hoc gypsy services. Others set up there in the area of Diamond Casino a little market. Some were selling fish, some were selling straw hats, some were selling barbecue, some were selling. Opportunities have been created. Depending on which side of the equation you would in, you would say the gods are angry or these are showers of blessings that are coming. But at any rate, let us all embrace the positive side of this project. Let us all prepare ourselves and let us all, government and the developers, take into consideration the protest of those who have protested in peace and silence on the internet or not, whether it is because they truly want to or they're truly concerned, we need to pay attention to what the people of St. Martin are saying and expecting of this project.
I mentioned this morning already that I was getting tired of trying to balance budgets. I wanted to move beyond that point. I wanted to move, instead of worrying about deficits in the budget, to a point where we can get surpluses. Because surpluses in the budget give you the tools to be able to do the things you need to do to improve people's lives. From that point of view, I'm elated. And when I announced this, I said St. Martin has hit the jackpot. Some people made some jokes about that, but I really meant that we hit the jackpot. We've got to offer sand, sea, and people. Those are our assets. We have no natural resources. We have nothing else that one can exploit other than our natural endowments. And in all of the world, or in the entire Caribbean, for reasons and motives that they came up with, St. Martin has been selected at a time when we are facing some economic challenges worldwide, challenges as far as our tourist industry is concerned, and someone came and says, I've got the solution for you. My solution is, I'm not coming to compete with other hotel properties here. I'm not coming to draw tourists simply for sea, sand. I am going to create a new industry on St. Martin. I'm going to make St. Martin the center of international trade activities that will guarantee St. Martin for years going forward. People come to the airport, get in taxis, transporting to a property built specially to display products, to encourage trade between China, the whole Caribbean, and Latin America. Now, if this is not a gift, an unselfish gift that we're receiving, then I do not know what gifts are. I should also address that, and I recognize that things went somewhat sudden. It went sudden in some people's minds because they expected a project of this magnitude, that there would be months and months of negotiations, months and months of discussions, months and months of engineers and drawing plans. I forgot to mention that this property had already, since 2006, been earmarked for a project of this caliber, of this size. An apartment complex which went through all the rigors that you go through to get such a project approved for this location. All of that had been done, and our Chinese friends bought the property, engaged the same architect who had made that product, made some modifications to it, so basically the project was ready to go. But somebody forget to mention that background history, and that might have caused some confusion in people's minds in the community, which is understandable. But the basic steps that were necessary for us to be here today have been taken, were discussed with everyone involved before they were taken. This is a project that's not a National Alliance project. This is a project that is a project of everybody from St. Martin, because this project is going to benefit each and every one of us on St. Martin and will bring a lot of relief for a lot of economic pains that we've been suffering from year in, year out. We are turning the corner with this project, and I'm deeply, deeply appreciative to Mr. Trey, to his entire team for coming with this idea and for choosing St. Martin. Because when you mention that this project will also have an incubator, it is something that we've been seeking and searching for years, because business has not been our biggest strength. Entrepreneurship has not been our biggest strength. And here you come with your information system, with your technology, with your willingness to say, I want to make this an incubator center to create opportunities for local businesses, for local entrepreneurs, to make sure that they can benefit from the entire project that you're putting together in this way. And I think you deserve a big round of applause for that particular thing. Not only that, but I want to stress your commitment that the 400 direct jobs, and it's probably another 150 indirect jobs that this project is going to be creating for St. Martin, that the people necessary, and your call is correct to the people here, get ready, improve your skills, sharpen your skills, because they're the ones who you want to operate this hotel. Not only that, I think your commitment to also offer to train the people here to be able to take those positions in the hotel is something that could be an example to many other properties on this island. And for that too, sir, I want to congratulate you and thank you. We are on our way. Given the economic situation worldwide, given the meager opportunities that we have to move forward, given the jobs that need to be created every year to be able to put our young people to work, this project is a solution and an answer to many of our economic problems going forward. I want to thank Mr. Trey and his team again, and we look forward to working together with you. Where we can be helpful to your project, we will be, and we look forward to together making St. Martin a better place for us all.
圣马丁有着良好的营商环境和地理位置，文化多元、开放包容。
St. Martin has a good business environment, geographical location, cultural diversity, and openness and inclusiveness.
这吸引着中国企业前来投资。
To attract Chinese enterprises to come and invest.
今天的仪式标志着中国的民营企业与圣马丁荷属加勒比地区的友好合作有了个良好的开端。
Today's ceremony marks the good start of the friendship and cooperation between Chinese private enterprises and the Caribbean region.
我谨代表中国总领馆向合作的各方表示衷心的祝贺。
I would like to express my sincere congratulations to the cooperative parties on behalf of the Chinese Consulate General.
中国奉行互利共赢的开放方针，致力于构建人类利益命运共同体。
China pursues the principle of mutual benefit and open, committed to building a community of common destiny for the people.
提出了创新、协调、绿色、开放、共享的发展理念。
China proposes an innovative, coordinated, green, open, and shared development concept.
鼓励中国企业走出去，积极开展对外友好合作。
China also encourages Chinese enterprises to come out into the international market and actively carry out international cooperation.
根据企业自身的经营战略和当地的需求，按照国际和当地的法律进行商务活动。
According to their own business strategies and local needs, and in accordance with international law and local business activities.
加强合作方的沟通协商，注重环境保护，实现双赢，促进共同发展。
And strengthen communication and consultation and cooperation, focusing on environmental protection and achieve a win-win common shared development.
我希望并且相信，在合作各方的共同努力下，中加明珠项目将建成以后，将成为圣马丁的一道亮丽风景线。
And I hope and strongly believe that under the joint efforts of all parties, after the completion of the Pearl project, it will become a beautiful scenery line in St. Martin,
为当地提供更多的就业机会，和进一步改善当地的环境。
to provide more employment opportunities for local and provide local social and economic development,
造福人民，实现合作的双赢、共赢、多赢。
and achieve ecological benefit for the people, as well as win-win cooperation for everyone.
Win-win, multiple win. Thank you. Embrace the St. Martin people.
尊敬的马林首相，尊敬的各位部长，
Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Minister of Finance,
尊敬的张维新总领事，
and Honorable General Consul Mr. Zhang Wei-sin,
尊敬的各位嘉宾，各位伙伴，
dear guests, dear partners, and dear friends,
女士们、先生们、朋友们，大家下午好。
ladies and gentlemen, friends, good afternoon to everyone.
今天座位安排的太少了啊，没有给举牌子的这些朋友安排座位啊。
We apologize because we didn't prepare seats for people at the back. We're sorry about that.
首先，真诚的欢迎大家能够出席今天的奠基仪式。
First of all, please accept my sincere welcome to all of you attending today's groundbreaking ceremony.
我仅代表我们团队的全体成员，向大家对中加明珠项目的关注和支持表示最衷心的感谢。
On behalf of our team, I would like to express the highest respect to you for giving attention and support to the Pearl of China Caribbean Project and Caribbean Project.
今天的奠基仪式非常的简单而质朴。
The groundbreaking ceremony today is simple and humble.
这正是我们这个团队的性格，
These are the characters of our team.
不追求虚伪的空谈，只在乎务实的行动。
We do not pursue empty talks. We only care about practical actions.
不追求表面的浮华，只在乎内在的品质。
We do not pursue any shallow beauty. We care more about inner quality.
今天的奠基仪式在我的朋友帕文先生的地块上举行。
Today, we hold the groundbreaking ceremony on the land belonging to our friend, Mr. Pavan.
这正是我们谨慎和负责的表现。
And this is because we are very cautious and responsible to our actions.
我们深知这里临近自然保护区，
We understand that the nature reserve area is close, is nearby.
在没有想好如何保护这里，并让这里更加生态、更加美丽之前，我们不会破坏这里的一草一木。
We will not damage a single grass or tree before we decide how to protect it.
我们是带着美好的愿望来到圣马丁的。
We will contribute our part to make it more ecological and beautiful, and we bring a beautiful hope.
天人合一、和谐共生是中华民族的传统美德。
Harmony between man, nature, and coexistence between people is one of the traditional Chinese virtues.
我们从骨子里就知道如何尊重自然环境。
We naturally know how to respect the environment.
我们把绿色环保的生态产业当作我们的生命。
We treat green, environmental friendly eco-industry as our life.
我们秉持着华人企业家兼济天下的使命，
We uphold the Chinese entrepreneur's mission.
从内心就渴望提升圣马丁居民的生活品质。
And we aim to enhance the quality of life of the St. Martin people with our hearts.
我们是带着可持续发展的理念来到圣马丁的。
We have come to St. Martin with the concept and ideology of sustainable development.
我们深知经济发展对人民和政府的重要。
We understand how important the economic development is to the people and the government.
但是我们更深知，不生态、不环保、不顾及民生的发展有多么的可怕。
We also know how horrible the development would become if we are not eco and environmental friendly and ignoring the people's lives.
更难得的是，我们这个团队坚持可持续发展的理念，已经坚持了几十年。
More importantly, our team have been adhering to the sustainable development concept for many years.
我们决心通过我们的努力，既能促进圣马丁经济发展，
We are determined not only promote the economical development of St. Martin,
又能保护好圣马丁的生态环境，
but also protect the ecological environment.
既能保证把项目做好，又可以给圣马丁带来更多的就业机会。
We promise to do the project well and provide more job opportunities and bring happier life to the people of St. Martin,
也给圣马丁人民带来更美好的生活。
and bring happier life to people of St. Martin.
我们是带着科学的方案来到圣马丁的。
We are bringing scientific and practical solutions to St. Martin.
我们致力于把中嘉明珠建设成生态产业的典范。
We are committed to make the Pearl project into a successful and key model for eco development.